How do you use PCI slots for PC component expansion? Imagine your computer as a busy city, and the PCI slots are the highways that connect different neighborhoods. These slots are the main pathways for adding new hardware to boost your system's power. They are found on the motherboard, which is the main circuit board inside your computer. PCI stands for Peripheral Component Interconnected Express, and it's the standard way to connect high-speed components like graphics cards, storage drives, and network cards. PCI slots come in different sizes, which are called lane configurations. The most common are X1, X4, X8, and X16. The number tells you how many data lanes the slot has. A X1 slot has 1 lane, a X4 has 4, a X8 has 8, and a X16 has 16. More lanes mean more data can flow at once, which is important for high-performance parts. For example, a graphics card usually needs a X16 slot to run at full speed. The bandwidth, or how much data can pass through, depends on both the lane count and the PCI version your motherboard supports. PCI 3.0 offers about 15.75 gigabytes per second per direction. PCI 4.0 doubles that, and PCI 5.0 doubles it again. So a PCI 4.0 X16 slot can deliver up to about 32 gigabytes per second. That's enough for demanding tasks like gaming or video editing. When you pick a slot for your hardware, you need to check if it fits physically. A X1 card can go into any slot that's X1, X4, X8, or X16. But a X16 card will only fit into a X16 slot. If you put a X1 card into a X16 slot, it will still work, but only at X1 speeds. Before installing, make sure your case has enough space for the card and that your power supply can handle the extra power. Some graphics cards need additional power connectors, so check your power supply's wattage and connectors first. Most graphics cards use PCI X16 slots because they need the most bandwidth. Storage drives like NVMe solid-state drives also connect through PCI slots, often via M2 slots, which are small and sit directly on the motherboard. Other devices like sound cards, network cards, and USB expansion cards usually use X1 or X4 slots because they don't need as much bandwidth. For example, a network card that adds faster Wi-Fi or Ethernet can fit into a X1 slot and still work perfectly. Your motherboard and processor control how many PCI lanes you have. A typical consumer processor might give you 16 lanes, which can be split into one X16 slot or two X8 slots. If you add multiple cards, they might share lanes, which can slow down performance. So, it's smart to put your most demanding hardware into the slots with the most lanes. Remember, PCI slots are compatible across generations. A PCI 3.0 card will work in a PCI 4.0 slot, but it will run at PCI 3.0 speeds. When planning your build, think ahead about future upgrades. Choose a motherboard with extra PCI slots if you want to add more hardware later. Picking the right slots and understanding lane allocation helps you get the best performance from your system. So, whether you're installing a new graphics card or adding a faster storage drive, knowing how to use PCI slots makes building and upgrading your PC much easier and more efficient.